Hello everyone. I hope you are excellent on this day. I invite you to stay and watch all the video, because I will give you your horoscope for today, as well as the most important aspects that have to do with health, money, and love. I also invite you to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell of notifications, so that you always know everything related to your sign every day, and so you can prevent many situations, and know to deal with any unforeseen. It's not time to decide to move house or go to a new city. It's time to face reality as it is and accept that you still have many obligations to fulfill where you live. Don't be afraid to take the decision to ask someone important to you out. It's likely that the person won't feel the same passion for you as you do for them, but that may be something you can change by being yourself and doing things right. In a relationship, things should be shared. This also applies to household chores, where you should be careful not to leave the burden on just one person. If you happen to be the one in charge of doing almost everything at home, then you should ask your partner to divide the tasks more evenly. When you stop behaving immaturely, then you can complain about what your partner isn't delivering. You're likely making mistakes that are starting to annoy your loved one. Don't let this continue. Growing also involves taking risks. It's time to take a leap of faith with that project you've been nurturing for a long time. You have everything you need to succeed with this great idea. A very bad moment with a relative will make you rethink what you're doing for those you love. They'll likely say something that will turn your head. Don't forget to evaluate the work you do every day. You'll likely realize you're making mistakes in many ways that you shouldn't. Don't let what you're not doing to win someone over get to you. A learning day for the always good communicator and curious Gemini. This will take on a lot of importance if you're studying, where you'll have a fruitful day in every way. You'll receive a very good grade and also acquire new knowledge that will allow you to understand something that until now was a bit confusing in your head. You have the ability to achieve extraordinary things in your work, but you must remember everything you've learned during your career. You need to start taking note of what's happening in your workplace. You need to see and learn from others. Remember that an important part of the experience comes from what we learn from those around us. Love is very stable, and you may receive a formal proposal of love today. If you find yourself without someone in your life right now, wait a bit because it will come. Life is made of choices, and Gemini is clearer about this than anyone. It's time to make decisions, and today you'll realize this, as you'll be torn between something that makes you happy but isn't good for you, and something that's the complete opposite. If you feel in your heart that you should go down one path because that's how it should be, then listen to it. Don't show off your changeable personality right away, that often scares people away. Allow the person you're getting to know to slowly see all your hidden aspects, those that come to light and those that will emerge over time. Work isn't going to present any setbacks. It will be a somewhat boring day, without many new things to do or any new challenges to face. If you have a financial problem, try to ask someone close to you for a loan, you'll be fine. Don't expect health to magically come to you if you're feeling unwell. It's always a good idea to see a professional. Don't waste time. Start today by writing down your wishes and keep them in your purse or wallet. You can look back later and see everything you've been able to accomplish. Organize your finances, as unexpected expenses may arise today. Only if you stay organized will you be able to navigate these unforeseen events without any problems later on. You're getting stuck in a problem that doesn't need your full attention. Try to get through it by giving more value to the things that really matter. Sometimes the things that bother us exceed our limits of patience, but don't let it affect you internally. Just as a fern or a vine cannot be compared to a palm tree, nor a lion to a giraffe, don't try to compare yourself to others. Just because you haven't achieved all your goals yet doesn't mean you're inferior to others. At work, don't feel like others appreciate the work of others more than yours. It's not always your turn to shine. Life will always give you good things if you decree them for yourself and your loved ones. Today you could receive an award in recognition of your efforts and the work you've been doing for quite some time. Don't let the people around you see how things are happening to you without making any effort for them. This will probably never happen unless you're cheating to get them. Don't let them think this about you. If the person you were getting to know is no longer to your liking and you've decided to distance yourself, don't do so without first explaining why you're distancing yourself today. It's never good to leave people wondering about the reason for such an attitude. Whenever you have things to say to others, you can realize how much is yet to be shared with you. If you think a little more, you can let out the desire to be with someone you truly love and who loves you back. That's the best part of this day. Some people come into our lives just to spend time with us and then leave. This doesn't mean it was a loss to be with them, but rather that we can always take something good from those experiences, as they sometimes prepare us for what lies ahead. No financial problems or shortages are projected for this day, but there is a great possibility of being measured in your spending, which will bring an interesting austerity to your life, something that will make you feel much more in touch with your inner self. Those who suffer from a specific ailment need to do much more for it, including following medical instructions much more closely. It won't be a good day for their health. There are problems that can undermine love and even force them to leave your home. It's vital that you address them before they grow and become uncontrollable and can harm your partner. Every mistake costs us interest if we don't correct it as soon as it appears. And in this case, that price is too high. It's better to make peace with yourself before you go in search of love. Your last experience left you in a bad situation, with harsh memories and a feeling of being fed up. It's necessary for all of that to dissipate so that you can welcome a new person into your life with a healthy and willing heart. Stress is your greatest enemy. It's silent, it's invisible, but it's devastating in the medium term. So you must do everything in your power to combat it, as it can undermine your lifestyle and your health. The most effective way to do this, assume only the responsibilities that correspond to you. If your decision isn't well received by others, you have to move forward on your own, because the stars indicate that you've taken the right step. Don't waste time pleasing others, because that's precisely the path to immobility and failure. Have faith in your hunches. You need to put your priorities in order. You're letting other things that aren't important at the moment take first place on your list. You need to start defining what you should do and what you can do. A great time with a close friend could be the start of a very good day for those looking for a moment of relaxation. It's not good to always be thinking about what the future will bring. Instead, focus on improving your present. You're likely to feel that life is giving you a difficult time, so it's important to introspect about what you've done and what you haven't done to encourage good fortune to become part of your path. This isn't a good time for those around you to tell you what to do. It's important for you to start being happy. Don't put this off until the future. Don't put off trying to smile again until tomorrow, because you could sink into unnecessary sorrow that doesn't contribute anything to your life or the lives of your loved ones. Don't let time pass without giving those loved ones a call or a visit. You have light within you. Don't hesitate to share it with others, especially that friend who's looking for advice because they're in a difficult situation. For Gemini, the day may be a bit difficult. You're carrying a sadness that's not letting you move forward. Try a new haircut or hairstyle. Possible toothache, a painkiller can be very helpful. You can also try rinsing your mouth with salt or baking soda to clean a possible wound. Don't let other people's problems affect you negatively. If you interfere in someone's life, try to do so to help them, but not to make their pain your own. You need to be more patient with the things that happen to you every day. You're generating a lot of tension, and you're starting to notice it in your muscles and in possible headaches that could cause insomnia at night. You're likely to experience a tense situation today while you're commuting to work, so I recommend you avoid conflicts with people you don't even know. You'll only cause yourself unnecessary discomfort and you won't gain anything from this argument. A debt could arrive today, but don't wait for it too eagerly, it won't be what you expected. Take care of your back, you'll probably have pain in the afternoon. If you have doubts about a Gemini, the best way to clear them up is to be face to face and say what's really bothering you. You have a lot to gain later on. If you've had to lose a little right now, don't be discouraged, you have a lot to achieve. Just wait and see. Don't let your focus slip away from your work because love has knocked on your door. Remember that this will always happen as long as we don't have a permanent person in our lives, but you should make time to move on or get to know the person who's on your mind right now. If you want to leave things as they are with a person who has left your life, then that's your right, don't feel bad. Don't revive an old business that hasn't worked out. You must change many aspects of it for it to be truly successful, Gemini. If the road has shown you that something isn't working, then don't insist on the same thing without giving it a second thought first. Try drinking a coffee with beans mid-morning to avoid morning sleepiness. If you have a business in hand, today is the opportunity to finalize everything related to it. If your relationship is going well, expect a minor problem to arise today that can be repaired with understanding and a lot of love from both parties. Confusion arises over a situation that will arise today. Someone will comment on something that seems strange to you and that perhaps involves the person you're dating or your partner. It's best to clarify the situation with the right person instead of jumping to conclusions. Remember to think before you act. If you're walking apart from someone who's been with you for a long time, it's time to begin the healing process to return to a full life. Don't let this get you down, you can achieve much more in the future. A day of rest for Gemini. The security you've gained over time and the trust placed in you to perform a task will allow you to be calm at work, even taking the day off in a relaxed and pressure-free manner. If you're on a day off, it's recommended that you spend it at home, simply enjoying the day, whether alone or with your family. As a couple, try to spend the day enjoying a pleasant meal at home or a movie together. There's security with your loved one, so don't let confusion or unclear situations make you distrust the person at your side. Use this day to think carefully about what you need to always feel better. Regarding your health, you should be careful not to sleep too much, as it's not good for your body. Do a basic exercise routine to take care of your muscles. You must pay close attention to the things that someone very wise you know can tell you. If you understand what they tell you and follow what they say, then everything that comes out of their mouth will be what you should listen to. Following someone's words simply requires attention. You have the opportunity to witness something very beautiful between two people close to you today. It could be an incentive to pursue something similar for yourself. Love will come for those who are single, but it's not yet time. Starting a relationship is always a process that takes time. Don't stop doing what you should today. You could fall far behind on your work if you start acting selflessly with your obligations, which are in no way inferior to those of others. You are important, don't hesitate any longer. This is a week for friendship and being a good colleague at work. If someone is celebrating something important within your company or your group of friends, you may feel a little bad about this situation. Instead of letting yourself fall and spending your days watching television, look for solutions and start a new path today. Try to make it closer to what you've always wanted to do for work. If something has happened to you and you need to start over, take the time to find the ideal place to do so. Unexpected news could arrive today. It may have to do with a family member. If you don't take it well at first, breathe and remember that everything happens for a reason that we'll discover in the future. You can't handle everyone's life. Let go of bad thoughts about the person next to you. If they've made you angry recently, don't let any feelings of resentment or insecurity grow. A debt you owe will be collected. Don't stop paying what you owe, as it could increase due to interest. Eat more fresh fruits, not processed ones. Tranquility in your life should be your goal during this period. You may notice a drop in your mood today due to stressful situations at work or at home. If people in your family are going through a rough patch and all they do is argue in front of you, don't let this continue to happen. Take action and start resolving their conflicts. They're not doing you any good. Don't let the fears of the past prevent you from pursuing a new business venture you're planning. You have to take the leap and start believing in yourself and your abilities again. This is a good time to do it. Take care of your body and mind. You're beginning to show signs of stress, which will lead to a weaker time later on. Don't put off until tomorrow what you need to do right now. You have a backlog of work, and it's very important that you start speeding up the deliverables you need to make. This is an excellent time to think about buying a house or real estate of any kind. It's always a good investment, as you'll be acquiring something that can last forever. It's not good for you to think that everyone is eager to attack you all the time. You shouldn't start creating conflict with the people you live with. A moment of honesty between partners could lead to a heated argument where you'll let out many things you bottled up over time, things you haven't let out for fear of what the other person would say. Those who are single will enjoy a lovely date with someone they've only recently met. Gemini's life path is beginning to emerge after a rough patch, so you need to start showing more interest in some activities that might not work out well. You really need to start exploring more options within your path. If you're having relationship problems with someone right now, you just need to do a little more to solve the problems you might be facing right now. Don't turn to someone outside of yourself to make things better within the relationship. It's always better to have the experience from both you and your partner. Do a good job with the people you currently have with you at work. It will be extremely important that things continue to improve today, as you build a strong team. You no longer need to give up certain foods, but it will be very good to ensure that everything you consume is well balanced. You need to take control of your life and what is happening to you. An excellent time to test all your abilities will happen at work. You will have the opportunity to show off your leadership skills, but also to express the ideas you've had in your head for a long time. Your partner holds you in high regard, so they will seek advice and comfort from you today. Don't stop supporting them, because that's what you're here for. Love can always heal even the greatest pain. If you're studying, it's very important to be aware that you could fail an important exam. But this doesn't mean you'll fail it for the rest of the year. It's something to learn, but also something you can avoid if you start putting in a lot more effort. It's always a good time to see friends. Don't let the opportunity to do this pass you by today. It's time to make changes in the way you relate to others. You're losing the ability to communicate well, something Geminis do very well. You may need to take some time alone to reflect on what's happening in your life. This could be somewhat difficult if you have a family. But try to enjoy some time alone by doing something you enjoy or exercising early in the morning. Someone who has had a grudge against you for some time could confront you again today. Don't get into a conflict and leave things as they are. In love, you need to see the possibilities around you. If you're dating someone and things aren't going well, it's best to talk and see if things will move forward, or it's better to leave things there. Possible foot pain in the afternoon? Try soaking them in warm salt water, it will relieve your pain. Gemini can feel many things right now, but when they truly don't want something better just because they're afraid or don't know how they'll be able to handle it, then you have an obstacle that's not letting you advance at the pace you truly need. You have to move forward well now. Gemini's heart feels very comfortable right now and knows they can achieve much more in the future if they truly begin to love and don't lie. It's unusual for Gemini to lie, but when they don't truly love, they can. Complement the work you have now with a better way of looking at life. Remember the successes you've had in the past that have helped you achieve what you're experiencing now. Nothing can stop you from seeing clearly the things you experience and feel. It's not advisable to always have your mind on things that don't concern you. Trust yourself more. Lucky numbers: 7, 41, 8, 52, 9, 36. Work compatibility: Sagittarius. Love: Aquarius. Lucky: Capricorn. Your lucky color today: gray. Sometimes it's good to move more slowly in life. Remember that you can always acquire much more knowledge this way. A person who means a lot to you is seeking you out for advice, but you're not willing to help them at the moment. You probably have many pending obligations, and the favor they're asking for will be put on hold. They'll understand. A very close friend will make you an invitation that you'll find a bit strange today. They may want to introduce you to someone without telling you. If so, it could be a great thing to meet someone new. It doesn't have to be purely romantic. An elderly person is expecting a visit from you, and you're not responding well. They probably need help with something important. Don't fail to assist them. It's a good day to start planning the vacation you've always dreamed of. Don't let time pass you by when it's time to leave. Remember that there's always a lot to do before this happens. Get everything organized and make a travel plan now. A moment of relaxation could be the perfect excuse to start getting to know that person you're really interested in a little better. Don't let time pass you by before taking advantage of that opportunity someone is giving you to do an important job. It could be something that will bring you many benefits in the future, and you have to respond in the best way possible. It's a good day to start making decisions about what you should do regarding your relationship. You're not having a good time, so worry. A very good moment will occur between you and your partner today. It will be something very real and concrete. You've put fantasies aside to focus on forming a mature relationship with an eye toward the near future. Don't stop growing together on this path you're creating. A person you haven't seen in a long time has something to tell you about the past. If you're not interested in knowing things you've already forgotten, then don't pay attention. On the contrary, if you need to know a truth you've always wanted to know, then let them in so they can explain it to you. You need to start seeing the good and positive things that life can offer you, but to do so, you have to take firm and concrete steps, especially in your career. You're missing out on the opportunities that are coming your way. Gemini will face their day of maximum duality, as indecision and their fickle nature will be almost out of control. It's not a good day to make important decisions, because you need to be strong-minded, and today won't be that day. Be careful what you say. Distrust will be one of the biggest issues for couples today, so be careful what you say to your loved one, as it won't be good for both of you if you speak from anger or sorrow. If you're single, today is a day to go to bed early and watch a movie without worrying about potential love. Finances will be very stable throughout the day, no major expenses are expected, nor is a large inflow of money. Try to spend only on what's necessary today. Don't invest in anything risky, because it's very important to be prudent with your wallet.